Hi everyone, I'm just here with Nathan and Rebecca from doTERRA. First time I've met them this morning. I've been blown away by their story, and I asked them if they wouldn't mind doing this little video just to sort of give them a little bit of background about themselves, what they're doing and how they do it. And probably best, because I know that, is it right you got involved first,
Yes.
Rebecca? So
Yes,
if you can just tell us a little bit about what you're doing and how it's going.
Cool, yeah. So I got into it about just over 3 years ago, and my mum had mentioned to me about these oils that had helped her. And you know, even though I was into natural medicine, to be honest, I thought it was a bit of a strange concept, putting an essential oil on, and that would help with, you know, all your ailments. So I went to a class, and I was literally blown away at what I had as introductory to the oils class. And I thought, you know what, this is incredible. If these oils do what they say they do, that's quite loud, isn't it?
That's all right.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Just let them keep going.
Yeah, if these oils do what they say they do, then flip, I want to start using them on my family and friends, but also I could see myself wanting to teach this to others as well. So I came back to Nathan all excited about these oils, and I just spent £200 on 10 oils. and I told Nathan I wanted to do this as a business, because we had literally no money at this time. We'd gone through a bit of a rocky patch. We're in quite a bit of debt financially.
Together, business
And so I thought, yeah, I can make a bit of money, maybe a couple of £100 a month. And so I came to Nathan with this amazing business idea. And yeah, what did you say, Nathan?
Well, I said, it's a scam. Why would you be interested in fluffy oils? And once you trick your friends into buying a kit, why would they ever want to buy again? And so, yeah, I'm not one to stop Rebecca doing what she wants to do, and she really wanted to do it, but I really thought 6 months and she'd stop this evil network marketing mumbo jumbo. And she didn't. She was really consistent, and she started getting, I started seeing the oils working on friends and family. It took a year for me to join the business and give up what I was doing, but I saw the potential. The products were amazing. And then the business is what got me. So I started seeing ladies, well, it was ladies predominantly at the time, but now there's lots of men doing it as well, but ladies spending, £200, £300, £400 every single month. Blew me away. It just blew me away, didn't it?
It did.
I was like,
It did.
she was
So why are they buying oils? Why do they keep buying them? And so I got Nathan to look at kind of the back office for me and just kind of look at the earnings. Because to be honest, I'd never done network marketing at all before. So I came into this and we didn't really have too much training. We were kind of the first, like with my mother-in-law, we started it together in England, just trying to work out what we were doing. So we were just teaching classes and sharing the oils as best as we knew how. So I got Nathan to kind of look at the money side of it and see if we were actually making some money. And he was that was when you first caught your interest, because even though there were just small amounts at the beginning, like I started earning about £200 a month from like my first kind of month, or second month probably more realistically, but then it was going up, wasn't it? And
it was, yeah.
noticed that.
Well, I wanted to prove it was a scam to her, and so I started to see, right, are they actually paying what they say they're going to pay? So I looked into it in detail, and I worked out to the penny what they said with each people, and I was like, oh, they're actually saying what they said they're going to pay. I just got more, and I just started to see
it going up.
Yeah, I started to see the potential and was like, oh, this is actually residual. People do like these products.
And then so after a year of doing that, when it kind of was gradually increasing, it started increasing quite a lot. So I think after the first year we were earning about £700 a month, was it? After the first year?
Well, the first year, no, because you didn't grow rapidly in the first year.
No, we were just going very, but we got to a point, I think it was about
broke even.
£500
yes,
a month, wasn't it? Anyway, so then after that first kind of year, I'd kind of realised what to do. You learn, don't you? And I thought I cracked it. I thought, you know what, I know how to make this business successful now. I know what I'm doing. I know how I can duplicate this with others, and I need to find other people that want to do this business. And I started looking at it more in a business way rather than just sharing the oils. And that's when we had the conversation, and I suggested to Nate, why, if you come on this with me, we can have more time to do this, because I can see this working, and you'd started getting a belief as well.
I know that doTERRA's environment from where I've been before is very different, and not everybody is talking about incomes and stuff like that. But I hope you don't mind if I ask a little bit about what just how long have you been in there? You've been in 3
years, just over 3 years
3 years,
now.
seriously.
Yeah.
And what sort of earnings have you just mentioned? Was I take it that was part time? Was it the £700 after a year?
Me trying
Plan
to learn
around.
what to do. I was doing about 10 hours a week.
Could you give me some sort of idea of roughly what the income has moved in those 3 years?
I can tell you exactly.
Yeah.
It's
very exciting.
I know exactly what it is. So, yeah, so the last year, so we've been doing between 6,000 and 8,000 a month. Last month was our best month, and it'll be 10,000. But this next month, we're going to be moving up to the next rank, and that'll be between 18 to 22,000. So not quite sure exactly because we're not hitting
And
it.
just make sure that people know that's pounds and not American
That's
dollars.
pounds a month. And just to note on that, so it took us 21 months, it was when we hit what's called diamond rank, which is where you start at £6,000.
And you must have had a load of experience on this before coming into something like this, or you've been in direct sales or
no
networking?
experience at all.
Really?
No, not in network marketing. I mean, you'd had a bit of business. You'd
Marketing
had
background, yeah. So I've been a
Kind of
marketing
business.
director.
I was a teacher. I was a science teacher.
Right.
And I had 3 children, so I was pretty much a full-time mum when
Okay.
I came to doTERRA.
Amazing.
And bear in mind, we were juggling. So when I first started, I had 1-year-old baby, so I was mainly with my children and just
Yeah.
doing it in the spare time, like you said, that first year.
And also, I was critical for the first year all the time. You know, I wouldn't go into a class, and so I thought, you know,
You weren't that bad. You were supportive, but yeah, you weren't. You weren't negative.
you don't think I was negative? I was definitely
But yeah,
not
so after
negative.
21 months, we were earning £6,000, and then it rapidly
Moved
then
on.
it moved on from there.
What probably just to wrap up on this? I mean, obviously we've discussed some things this morning about the culture of doTERRA and what it is and how it actually operates, and I'm absolutely blown away from what I've heard, certainly from some of the stuff that I've been used to. Unfortunately, can you just maybe both just say what you found about the company and just the environment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a big pull for me. The company, are integral from the core. You know, their mission statement is to help others. So yes, they're a multi-billion-dollar company. They're the fastest growing network marketing company out there. But their core mission is to help others. And you get that from them. And this is being passed on through the team as well. So it's not a grabby environment. It's not a competitive environment. When you go to the conferences, it's not about, oh, this is the car you can get. It's not focusing your mind on that. It's more about how can we go and help people and reach out to people, and it's about the education. So we have doctors and scientists come and teach us about these oils and the research, and so it's a lovely feel to it. Like
It's a product.
family.
It's a
lovely.
completely product-facing business. 90% of people just buy the products, and then 10% do the business to whatever degree. So it's all about the products, which is amazing because there's longevity in that. Because the products are the key thing to this. They could easily be in a retail environment, but the difficulty with that is that getting across how different these are and how good these are compared to the competitors, and they're just far beyond anything that people can get on the high street.
That's absolutely brilliant. Really appreciate you just spending a few minutes, so I just think it's important to get this, experience across. I've had meeting you today, and I've got to tell you, they're lovely people, okay, on what we've seen here. So thank you so much for spending some time with us today, and,
no problem.
certainly
You're welcome.
giving us a lot more to think about. Thanks.